What's up, guys? Big Pat, Swole RX. Here we are again, video 5, day 13 through 15. Just gonna jump right in. Beginners, basically, we're still doing the same thing. Like, I'm not an advocate of sugar. Like, anytime there's carb sources, I strongly recommend against sugars. Unless it's like specifically cheat meal, like very strategic meal. Otherwise, no sugars. And we got a few little changes over here. Let's see. No sugar, 5 minutes more cardio, 20 minutes total. Essentially, you get the point. Like every 3 days is 5 more minutes of cardio. So by the end of however long you do it, I recommend a month, 35 days. And essentially that's what I'm doing, is a 35-day cutting regimen. So by the end of that, you know, you've got, what, 10 adjustments in a month. 10 times 5 is 50 minutes of cardio by the end of that month. And it adds up quick as you steadily burning more and more calories from exercising, reducing the amount of bad calories, including better calories, and also just lowering your calorie intake. At the same time, I believe you got to spike your metabolism throughout. So that's what we do. Anyways, 20 minutes total, meal 1, leaner meats, less fat, egg whites, you know, so basically, let's say if you normally just throw together a breakfast, eggs, obviously is a very common one. Same time, not everybody needs all the fat from eggs, but I think eggs are important for, you know, the cholesterol purposes and making natural hormones. For those of you who are not natural, obviously you don't need all your natural hormones. But even still, there's other hormones that are synthesized using cholesterol. And at the same time, there's other health benefits to the eggs, egg yolks. The choline in it helps with brain function. And then your fat, I mean, all the fats you're taking in helps with brain function as well. So I believe fats are a crucial part. It's just, you know, you got to pick and choose the right ones. So yeah, over here I got exchanging out the fattier meats or eggs with egg whites. So basically exchanged for half the meat or egg portion. So in other words, you're cutting out half of the heavier fats. Let's say you have 4 eggs. Half of the egg yolks is gone. 2 egg yolks, and then you replace what you took out with egg whites. So, you know, you're just getting leaner. And you're still getting your fats in, so it's not horrible. At the same time, by reducing your fat intake in the morning, you know, you definitely will be burning more fat, especially if blood sugar is lower, which we've got some interesting studies coming up. If y'all follow on Instagram, check it out. I'll be posting some stuff. And I've been doing some studies on some of our new products we've been doing. At the same time, I've been running T2, and it's been helping a lot of mental clarity. At the same time, you know, burning more calories without all the excess stimulants. And I feel like fixing my adrenals is actually a huge part of this. So, like, a lot of people just stim out lots of caffeine and all the other stimulants they got nowadays. And I don't believe that's the best way. I believe you utilize stimulants, but you can overutilize them and they become ineffective. So I truly believe in cycling stimulants and non-stim. So the T2 on the website's available, swole-rx.com. So far I've got some pretty good reviews on it. Same with myself. Y'all be seeing some transformation coming up. Over here I got the advanced, like, so if you know you're kind of counting macros, this ain't like a legitimate like macro count. Obviously this is like rough estimate. I kind of go by portions really, and then just estimate the fats in it based on, you know, what it is. Like 93%, let's say 10 grams of fat per serving. So you can kind of get an idea. Well, what I'm suggesting here, because I got reducing the fat intake from meal 1, so reducing by 10% of your starting total fat intake. So that brings that down to 5. So it's essentially like almost nothing. So, you know, you're trying to get about an egg's worth of fat and 60 grams of protein. Very lean. I would shoot more for like chicken breast, because that's probably at about 60 grams of protein would be about 5 grams of fat, which would be, what's that, about 8-9 ounces of chicken breast would hit those macros right there. Other than that, you see what we got: 30 grams carbs meal 2, 30 grams carbs meal 3, 60 meal 4. At the same time, like I was saying before, you know, we're going to be keeping these pre and post. I feel like that's essential anytime you're moving. You know, you need glycogen, you need blood sugar to function without tearing down muscle, especially if you're being like high intensity. Consider high intensity like heavy weight training. So it doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I haven't had a whole lot to eat, my intensity kind of goes with it, because I'm not trying to go in there fully depleted and, you know, been low carb all week and try to break PRs. More than likely it wouldn't happen anyways, but there's no point of really trying that. At that point, you know, you're just in a fat burning mode. So you're just trying to burn more glycogen out if you're at that point. And that's why a lot of cardio is incorporated, low intensity stuff. Same thing right here, 5 minutes cardio added, 20 minutes total. Right now I'm doing a little more than that. I mean, I've been stepping mine up since I started the videos. So right now I'm at about 40 minutes a day. And it's been helping, because last week, you know, I kind of had a refeed, and essentially, I mean, I haven't put on any fat, but it's just kind of already reboosted my metabolism. And, you know, I'll be adding in more details with these videos as we keep going along. Meal 2, I'm suggesting like a fattier fish, or, you know, at least make sure you're getting in like fish oil capsules or whatever in the morning. Probably like 6 grams at least, just for brain function, especially as you're cutting out the fats in the morning. And yes, those are fats, those are calories, but most of them, you know, like the cod liver oil, basically you're getting your EPA and DHA, and that's what you need for brain function, because you don't want to go through the day all with brain fogged. So other than that, I kind of go more towards like the canned fish. Most people kind of, you know, sneer at the thought of that. Not me, I tear it up. Mackerel, they got some. I have to show them to you. It's like King Oscar's red can at Walmart. They are the bomb, for real. And they're in olive oil. So, I mean, to me, olive oil is kind of a safe food. But again, as you're cutting fats, you got to include those fats. So it is pretty fatty. So essentially, that's why you're getting that in meal 2. And, you know, of course, you can have those in your other meals with fats. Sardines are good too, but the flavor is not quite as good as the mackerel, but it's still a good balance of EPA, DHA. And yeah, other than that, I'll be posting up some videos on supplements if y'all are interested. So far, I've had some pretty good results on the Electroswole, TestoSwole, good reviews on LaxoSwole, and, you know, currently running the Organ Defender. And there's specific reasons why, really. And I've made posts on like that on Instagram already, specifically talking about how liver function increases fat burning, because most people, you know, your liver's not functioning at its peak performance. If you can increase the way your liver functions, like that alone, let's say you're limiting your liver function based on your diet, So just by cleaning up your diet, you're taking stress off the liver. And just by doing that, you would allow your body to convert your T4 to T3 more efficiently. So just that alone would increase fat loss. At the same time, you know, there's numerous other benefits to having a better functioning liver. And yeah, we'll have some other reviews up on the supplements soon. Other than that, go ahead and subscribe, and y'all stay tuned. Thank you.